Oh, there we go. There's the bell. All right. Okay, all right. So there's the bell. All right. Go ahead and do the do now. Now, today's do now is a little bit different. See that, right? I'm giving you the net, and I would like you to sketch back the rectangular prism. Okay, so why don't you guys go ahead and try that? All right, so shouldn't be too tough, I don't think. So press pause. Okay, all right, and we're back. So this is what it will look like now. Right off the bat, I noticed that there are two little squares here, right? And how do you know they're squares? Yeah, right. You see these slashes, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and draw a square. Right now, I also recognize that these are rectangles. So in fact, they're pretty long rectangles. So we're gonna have a very long. How do you say it? I don't know. I don't know how to say this. Okay, so we have a very long rectangles here, and then that's it. Okay, if you want to get fancy, you can draw the you can draw the dotted lines like that, right? That way it's easier to see. Now this is gonna be 5. The height's gonna be 2. Okay, and the width is gonna be 2 also. Okay, so that's how you do it. All right, let's see. Oh, do I have to find the volume? No, I don't. Okay, all right, so let's see. Unit 8, day 33. There's homework tonight, so do that. What's today? Thursday. So tomorrow you have 1 question, okay, on your class participation homework. So let's see. Any announcements? The grades are out, so if you want to know what your report card grade is, let me know. Okay, and what else? Now, where are we? So, okay, all right. I believe yesterday we finally finished the rectangular prisms and drawing the net. It ended up here, right? And then you guys did the homework. So today, okay, let's talk about this then, all right? So today we're talking about nets of triangular prisms. Okay, so now, as you remember, this is what a triangular prism looks like, right? And as you unfold it now, I wouldn't get as complicated as looking at something like, I think this is way too complicated. You don't even need to look at that. As a matter of fact, I will show you what it looks like if we were to unfold this, okay? But hold on just a second. Now, one of the first things I want to get through to you is that whereas a rectangular prism has 6 sides, the net of a triangular prism has 5 sides. Okay, so that's the first thing we got to talk about. So what are the 5 sides, right? Well, first of all, you got the 3 sides here formed by these 3 rectangles. So 1, actually, this is as good as time as any other to color code. So we got 1 here. Right, and then a second one, it's right here. It's the one that you can't really see or not supposed to see. It's the one in the back. And then there's the last one. It's this one. Those are the 3 rectangles that makes up the triangular prism. Now, where are the other 2 sides? Right here. Actually, let me use a different color. Right here. It's the top triangle and the bottom triangle. So that makes 5 sides. Okay, so having said that, let's try to, actually I should not have done that. Let's try to recreate this in a slightly easier manner, because this is a little silly when you look at it. All right, now I'm gonna start with the three rectangles. I'm gonna start up with the one in the front, so I'll use blue. Like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the one with the red. So if you fold it out, so imagine, right? Since this triangular prism is like kind of standing up, right? I'm gonna fold it out like that. All right, so I'm gonna keep this standing up. I'm gonna bring the side up, like that. Okay, I keep forgetting to use a thinner marker, right? And then the green, I'm going to fold out also like this, right? You see that? And then the triangle, I'm going to have it stay with the blue, right? Because you see this triangle up here? I'm going to have it connected, attached to the blue. Now, what does it look like? It actually looks something like this. Wow, I keep forgetting this right now. So, and then like this, yeah. Now, this looks like a scalene triangle. Now, what's a scalene triangle again? Yeah, all three sides are different, right? So that's what it would look like approximately. Okay, all right, now, again, so this is the original triangular prism, right? And once you unfold it, that's what you will get. So let's do it one more time. So I'll show you where the connections are. Now, again, let's start with the basic. Let's see. Yeah, so this one is this, because this is 17 by 8. You see that? 17 by 8. So I'm going to draw this one. So here, technically, I don't really have anything to do here because I gave you the net already. But I wanted to demonstrate to you just so that you see how the sides correspond. So we got this. And then I believe it folded out this way, right? Am I right? Hold on, let me double check. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it has to. Okay, all right, so it's folded out like this, so I'm going to match it to this. Now, in a way, the way I fold it out doesn't matter as long as the first one is correct, because as you can see, they're all the same size, right? So now let's see. This one, right? You see the third side here, right? It's the one that you actually can't or not supposed to be able to see. And then we got two more. Right, we got the two triangles, right? Don't forget that. So we got this one. That's this one up top. And then this one at the bottom. Okay, and that's how you do it. So that's how you do it, okay? And then, yeah. Now, that said, why don't I let you practice for a little bit? Okay, so let's try these three. Now, let's see how we're doing on time. Yeah, let's try these three and then stop. Tomorrow we will practice with this. Okay, and then, yeah, and then we'll move on to the next shape. How about that? Okay, so, all right. Go ahead and try these three. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? I want to maximize the space. So let's see, go ahead and try, yeah, maybe like this. Yeah, okay, all right. So try these three, all right, press pause, and when we come back, I will show you I'll show you what I did. Okay, all right. Be right back. Okay, so I stopped at the first one because I just want to make sure we can all agree to that we all agree that the first one is correct before I let you try the next two on your own again, okay? So one of the things I want to point out, there's really not much to point out other than like this triangle here. Guys, by the way, what type of triangle is this? 2.2, 2.2, and 2. What type of triangle is this? Do you remember? Yeah, these two. Oh, maybe I should have like color-coded this first. These two are isosceles triangles. Okay, so they're isosceles triangles. Okay, all right, so that's that. That's the first one. Okay, so go ahead. take a few more minutes and try the next two, and then we'll stop here for today. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, let's press pause. I'm going to press pause right now. Okay, all right, and we're back. Now, again, I just want to remind you guys that whenever you are sketching the nets of triangular prisms, there's always 5 sides, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Another thing I want to show you, not show you, actually ask you guys, is what type of triangle is this? Yeah, this is an isosceles, right? 2 sides only. Right, you see that little box here? Isosceles, right triangle. And what about this one? 4.1, 4.1, and 2. Yep, it's an isosceles triangle. Okay, actually, as a matter of fact, isosceles acute isosceles, actually. Okay, acute isosceles. Okay, now what else do I wanted to point out? Oh yeah. When I was doing this, guys, it's very important for you to label the sides with these numbers. Okay, because the next topic we actually have to find the area of these shapes. Do you understand? So that's why it's critically important for you to label these sides and to label them correctly also, right? So this is why it's important that I think, for me at least, when I was sketching it out, as soon as you sketch the respective sides out, you have to label it immediately. Okay, so that way you will minimize the amount of mistakes that you could potentially make. So yeah, okay, all right, so let's stop here. All right, so yeah, let's stop here. So let's practice some more tomorrow. I'll show you a video, and that'll be it. So okay, all right, so go ahead, do the homework. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's the bell. All right. Don't tell me you don't miss that bell.
OMG, that was so good.